Hi guys, I hope you are doing good and you are enjoying the learning of Snowflake. So, in this session, I'm going to cover regarding the loading method. That's very important. And day to day, we are loading the data, we are transforming the data. So, it is very important topic. So, I'm going to cover uh, in this video the theory part, and the next one we will also see the practical how you can load the data and command and all. So we can also see in the next video. So let's dive into that. And if you don't understand, please do comment, so I definitely reply back to your any query. So let's start it. So welcome back again. So loading method. Loading method in the Snowflake, it is very important because we are um, doing the transformation, loading the data analysis. So that's a very important, crucial part. So in the loading, we have two kind of loading method. One is bulk loading and another one is const, constantly loading. So bulk loading is it's important, and whenever you need to insert the data in a bulk mode, lot of data. So it's in that case you it's very important, and in the most frequently method, this is the bulk insert, you are using very frequently. It use the data warehouse to come to load the data and load from the stages. I will discuss in a few seconds what are the stages and what that mean the stages and everything. We have loading the data as copy command in a SQL, how to copy the data. So that also cover into the bulk load, and transformation also possible. So let's say you are loading the data. So before loading, you want to transform, you want to let's say extract, load, transform, right? We do the ETL. So same way you can transform the data before loading the data into the any sources. So that can be useful for that. And continuously loading means it's a it designed for the small data set. Automatically once the data is added into the stages, you can load it is automatically loaded. And also it's if you want to see the data very recent, and also if you want to see the data uh, very quick way, so that in that case you are using this method. You are using mostly you're using a snow pipe to load the data as a continuously loading into uh, s- the snowflake. So this is also depend the cloud provider. Definitely everything is cloud provider, and all, and also the region wise it's vary about the costing part. Let's start with stages, right? What is the stage? Because it is very important to understand the stages, because if you want to use the bulk loading, or you are using the continuously loading in every method, you are using the stages. So stages is first of all, I want to say that uh, those stages are not to be confused with the staging area, as we are very familiar about the staging. So don't get confused about the staging. It's nothing related to the staging, or something also called the stage in the general concept of the data warehousing, right? So don't confuse with that. This is a location of the data file where data can be loaded from, right? So that is the stage. Basically, containing the location from where we load the data. So it is the area, you can say it is the where you want to load the data. This can be um, this can be, for example, let's say AWS bucket, and in this stage objects we just store the location, right? Uh, where your data is present, what is the location. So those are the information is stored into the stage area, right? So it is a property. For example, it's again the location. It can also be the property like the credential. Using the credential, you are loading the data. That also you can store into the stage. So this is basically a database object with different property, and we use it to load the data. So you are clear about that. What is the stages? If you don't understand, please do comment. And if you need more information, please let me know. I will reply back on the comment section. So as you can see, there are the two stages. One is the external, and one second one is the internal stage. So mostly we are using the external stages. I will so we can see that external stages is the provider like S3 bucket, is a cloud, Google Cloud Platform, Microsoft Azure, right? And database object, creating a schema, creating the stages like URL, access setting. Everything is stored into the external stages, and internal is local stages that are maintained by the Snowflake, means let's say on-prem the local machines you maintained by the Snowflakes, that is internal stages, we can say that. But mostly in the cloud platform here we are using the external stages, right? So stages are very important. Let's say you want to transfer the data. Let's say you are using the ADF pipeline, and you want to use the copy activity to load the data from Snowflake to SQL Server. So in that case, also you have to be create the stage into the Snowflakes, and you need to provide the location where the data will be load before moving the data into the SQL via ADF pipeline. So it is important. So I hope this video is helpful, and I you are now clear about the stages and what are the things you have to be um, keep in your mind whenever you work to load the data. So we will see the practical in the following lecture. So and keep connected, and if you like this video, if it is very informative for you, please do subscribe and hit the like button. And thank you so much, and to watching us. Keep learning, keep growing. Thank you so much.